Hi pals, coming up on this week's episode of Go With The Heat, Stan and Sonny infiltrate a group of white supremacists linked to murders in the episode Victims of Circumstance. On This Week in Vice, we're taking a look back to when this episode of Miami Vice aired, from April 30th to May 6, 1989, when Miami Vice was king. In news, with the extended period between Vice episodes last week, there was more news to cover than there was time on the show. This week, we're going to go back to mid-April to look at a story I missed. On April 19th, Trisha Meili was attacked in Central Park, New York, and was eventually dubbed the Central Park Jogger case, or the Central Park 5. After the attack, 5 juvenile men were apprehended, charged, and convicted of the attack. Through the rest of 1989 and beyond, this case has been one of the most covered and perhaps the biggest crime story of the 80s. In 2002, the confession and DNA evidence of another man found the real attacker, in the Central Park 5, who were wrongly convicted, had their charges vacated. In music, I mentioned last time that there was one song I skipped to cover this time on This Week in Vice. From the album of the same name, Madonna's smash hit Like a Prayer takes over the Hot 100 and keeps it for 3 weeks. Considered one of Madonna's best, the song is not without controversy. The music video, directed by Mary Lambert, was protested by the Vatican and other religious groups. Like a Prayer endured the controversy and is still one of the best pop songs of a generation. In movies, speaking of Mary Lambert, Pet Sematary would be #1 at the box office until mid-May, so we go to the archives, and holy smokes, there's a lot to choose from. There are some amazing movies behind Pet Sematary, including The Dream Team, a comedy starring Michael Keaton and Christopher Lloyd. Also playing is the legendary sports drama Field of Dreams starring Kevin Costner, the third greatest sports movie behind Major League, and of course, Bull Durham. Third on the list of classics is Jean-Claude Van Damme's sci-fi classic Cyborg. I don't care if a lot of people don't like Cyborg. In my house, we love JCVD and everything he does. Which brings me to the final classic to review this week. Starring John Cusack and directed by Cameron Crowe, is the fantastic romantic comedy Say Anything. The story, the music, Lloyd Dobler, the movie has it all, including one of the most recognizable scenes in movie history. And that's everything you need to know that was happening when Miami Vice was king. Be sure to join us on Go With The Heat at gowiththeheat.com. We'd love to hear from you. Email the show, gowiththeheat@gmail.com, or follow us on Twitter at gowiththeheat. There are only 5 episodes of Go With The Heat left before we reach the end of Miami Vice, and we have a very special sticker pack just for the end of the show. Check out our Patreon. Find out more at patreon.com/gowiththeheat. That's all for this week. Bye, pals.